So you just moved to Calgary like everyone else, or maybe you've lived here for a while and you're wondering about things to do in Calgary. Today, we'll be exploring the top 10 things you absolutely must do in Calgary, the largest city in Alberta and known as Canada's oil capital. And trust me, you won't believe what's coming up at number 1, so make sure you stick around to the end. What's up, guys? My name is Felix Chan, Calgary realtor and mortgage broker with Real Broker. Let's go. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have Studio Bell, home of the National Music Center. In Calgary's vibrant East Village, this state-of-the-art facility opened its doors in 2016, but its roots trace back to 1987. Inside this massive, one-of-a-kind structure, you'll find a treasure trove of music-related attractions, including the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame and the Canadian Country Music Hall of Fame collection. With over 2,000 music artifacts, including rare instruments like a mobile recording studio once owned by the Rolling Stones and a piano once played by Elton John, Studio Bell is a paradise for music enthusiasts. But it's not just about the exhibits. Studio Bell offers a number of programs of educational events, workshops, daily performances, and even concerts. You can take a guided tour or opt in for a fun backstage pass tour where you'll get to play some of the instruments yourself. Trust me, this place is a symphony of experiences. Now at number 9, we have the Glen Bow Museum, which was established in 1966 and is going through some major renovations. This museum takes on a journey through the historical development of Western Canada. Step back in time as you explore the early lives of early fur traders, the Northwest Mounted Police, and pivotal moments like the Louis Riel uprisings and the rise of the oil industry. But the Glen Bow Museum isn't just about history. It also hosts temporary exhibitions from around the world, offering a diverse range of cultural experiences. You can also take part in guided tours and they have educational programs. So it makes it a pretty enriching visit for all. In at number 8 is Telespark, a science museum perfect for families to explore together. So I took my mom and my girlfriend Christina to this earlier this year and we had a blast, especially mom. So upstairs, they had an exhibit about the human body. And I don't remember exactly what it was, but there's this one thing where you open up a cabinet and it sprays air at you, like someone is farting in your face. So I brought my mom up there and she opened it and it just right in her face. It was hilarious. So if that exhibit is still there, make sure you bring your family upstairs and get them all to go check that out. So it's actually pretty cool and it's got a lot of fascinating interactive exhibits. Also has multimedia presentations, lectures, and educational workshops. Telespark sparks the love for science in visitors of all ages. It's pretty incredible. It's a great place to learn and have fun at the same time. All right, now it's time for an unforgettable adventure. In at number 7, we have the Rocky Mountaineer Rail Journey. This award-winning, privately owned train tour takes you on a pretty scenic journey from Calgary or Jasper to Vancouver. You'll go through the majestic Rocky Mountains, passing by iconic spots like Lake Louise, Kicking Horse, and Rogers Pass. The views, they're simply amazing. And it makes it a must-do for nature enthusiasts and those who just want to see the natural beauty of our mountains. Next up at number 6, we have Prince's Island Park, a serene oasis located just north of downtown Calgary. This is a 50-acre green space on an island in the Bow River, and it offers a pretty peaceful retreat from the city. Take a stroll along its walking or biking trails, catch an outdoor concert, or just grab a bite at the River Cafe on the island. Prince's Island Park is a perfect summer spot to unwind and connect with nature in the middle of the city. At number 5, we have the Windsport Olympic Park. This is pretty cool as it's on a huge hill with city and mountain views in the west of Calgary. This park played a significant role during the 1988 Winter Olympics. Today, it's a hub of adventure and excitement. You can hit the slopes for skiing or snowboarding, experience the thrill of bobsledding, zip line through the landscape, or even go mountain biking. And if you prefer ice over snow, there's lots of options for ice skating, including professional competitions and casual sessions. There's also the Calgary Gymnastics Club. They have an amazing kids program and adult drop-in for your inner monkey. Winsport Olympic Park is where adrenaline and adventure meets Olympic history. Now prepare to elevate your experience as we reach number 4, the Calgary Tower. Standing tall in the city skyline, this iconic tower offers a viewing platform with a glass floor and a revolving restaurant, giving you a bird's eye view of Calgary from 191 meters above the ground. The panoramic views are pretty cool, especially when the sun sets and the city lights up. You can even catch a glimpse of the tower's giant torch, which symbolized the spirit of the 1988 Olympics. Calgary Tower is a must visit for panoramic enthusiasts and architecture lovers alike. And number 3, we have Heritage Park, a living testament to Calgary's past. Step into a bygone area as you wander through this authentic village, complete with reconstructed historical buildings and lively costumed interpreters from different time periods. From an 1860 fur trading fort to a 1930s town square, each corner of Heritage Park exudes history. Don't miss the chance to hop on the old steam engine, take a scenic cruise across the Glenmore Reservoir on a paddle wheel boat, and immerse yourself in the interactive experiences at Gasoline Alley Museum. Something that may not be as well known is that they have a massive collection of vintage cars dating back to the early 1900s. There's got to be close to like 75 really cool cars. Now, I'm not a car guy personally, but I spent a lot of time there myself. Well, I brought my mom. Heritage Park is a journey back in time that you won't forget. All right, folks, get ready for some wildlife wonders as we reach number 2, the Calgary Zoo. Now, it was established in 1917, and this is a family favorite and Canada's largest and most visited zoo. With over 1,000 animals representing 272 species, including rare and endangered species, Calgary Zoo is a haven of biodiversity. Take a stroll through the land of lemurs, immerse yourself in Destination Africa, and witness the beauty of the Canadian wilds. The Calgary Zoo is a wild adventure for animal lovers of all ages. Now, if you're enjoying this content and you want some shorter form, bite-sized content about Calgary, Calgary real estate, then make sure you check us out on Instagram at LiveInnerCity. Okay, and drum roll, please. Topping off our list at number 1 is none other than a day trip to Banff and Lake Louise. People literally come from all over the world to visit the small town of Banff and the beautiful nature of Lake Louise. It's got that dazzling bluish turquoise water framed by towering snow-capped mountains that is Instagram worthy. Banff National Park, which is a true Canadian gem, offers a perfect escape from Calgary. Once you arrive in Banff, you can go shopping, eating, and take in the charming town's atmosphere. In Lake Louise, you can enjoy a stroll around the lakeshore, rent a canoe and go on the lake. You can even go on a horseback riding adventure or hike up the mountain. It's not that hard. Or hop on the Lake Louise gondola for panoramic views. In the wintertime, they make a skating area on the lake and usually have ice carvings from artists. It's actually pretty cool. A day trip to Banff and Lake Louise can be an unforgettable experience, so make sure you go and check that out. And there you have it, my friends, the top 10 things to do in Calgary. But wait, before we wrap up, I have a bonus thing to do. If you happen to be in Calgary in July, make sure you don't miss out on the Calgary Stampede. This is the pinnacle of summertime excitement in the city. The entire city basically shuts down during the Stampede. This legendary rodeo, known as the greatest outdoor show on earth, brings out the cowboy spirit in everyone. Rodeo competitions and chuck wagon races to authentic First Nation experiences and captivating stage shows, the Calgary Stampede is a cultural extravaganza you don't want to miss. If you don't care for that, then cool. There's more and more music artists that come, so it's becoming like a massive music festival. Well, that wraps up our journey through Calgary's top attractions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found some inspiration for your next adventure. And if you did, I would love your support if you took 2 seconds and hit the like on this video. And feel free to subscribe if you want more content like this about Calgary. My name is Felix Chan, Calgary Realtor and Mortgage Broker with Real Broker, and we'll see you in the next video.